Hello Libra, welcome to your reading today. So today we're going to go ahead and take a look at anyone new that's making their way into your life. What's coming in for Libra here? We're about to find out. It's Libra season. Happy birthday to all the Libras out there. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you feel so compelled. I would greatly appreciate it. Death card. Okay. Get some more information on that in just a moment. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I saw this while shuffling. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I feel like there's unfinished business with someone from your past. So I feel like someone wants to make a return here. That is the strong energy that I'm getting. However, you know this person is a player. You saw this person's red flags previously in a connection. I don't feel like this was a connection. It was more of a situationship or something that was never full on committed. That's the energy that I'm getting for this past person. That's going to be for some of you, not all of you. But with the Knight of Wands reverse here, you were dealing with someone who was just unable to commit. But I do feel like this person is trying to make their way back into your life. And on top of that, I feel like there's somebody else waiting for you. And I feel like this is almost a test from the universe. Full card reverse. This is a test from the universe to see if you're going to jump into past toxic ways or if you're going to learn the lessons from the past, see the person for how they are, what they are, and move forward. Cut off that energy. The universe tests us sometimes, and not in a bad way. It's just the universe needs to know that we've learned our lessons before we can really usher in that new manifestation. I do feel like you're manifesting someone brand new, though. Yeah, Two of Swords reversed. Your guard is up towards this person. But what did I say? The Ace of Cups just came out. There's something huge coming in here for you, Libra. I'm hearing, make sure you are going out into the world, traveling, doing the things that you're passionate about. Because once you fill up your own cup of love by doing all of the things that you love to do, right? Going on trips, working hard, really focusing on yourself, the universe is going to come right down and drop just what you need into your cup. Love is going to be that last little bit, and it's going to be everything that you've been wanting, everything that you've been looking for. Ace of Swords. You guys, I cannot make this up. Ace of Swords. Yeah, something is on the way. It's coming. It's coming fast. King of Wands reverse. We do have that person from the past, though, that had their options, right? So that person from the past, they're going to be blocking this new connection. It's going to energetically be blocking this new connection, which is going to be beautiful, from coming in. So the advice here, and this is not for all of you, just if this reading is resonating with you. What it's trying to tell me here is know your worth. This person from the past did not give to you. They didn't give. They didn't treat you right. I feel like they weren't there for you in your time of need when you really needed somebody. I feel like this person was nowhere to be found. And they didn't give to this. And they could have had you fight for their attention, all of that. So what the universe is really asking you to do here, Libra, is have you learned the lesson from the past? Even if this person makes a real comeback. They're coming back. They're saying that they've changed, right? But your guard is up. You're going to be watching this person. Well, have you changed? And at the first sign of trouble, or I'm going to put it to you like this, Libra. Have you ever been in a toxic connection that just drained you? Drained you because you knew it wasn't right, but you didn't want to lose that person. Those can be some of the most frustrating situations on earth, because our emotions are so deeply involved, and we know that if we let that person go, we're going to have to go through a long healing process. And when I say long, I mean time is irrelative when it comes to healing. What matters in healing is our ability to take the pain from the past and transmute it into something beautiful, right? Artists, all the best artists in the world, whether you're a painter, a musician, an actor, a historian, it doesn't matter. All the best artists in the world do this fabulously. They take their pain, right? I'm a big Kurt Cobain fan. He took his pain from his childhood, from his life, all that anger, and he transmuted it. He was lonely a lot in childhood. So he picked up the guitar And he's like, you know what? I'm going to learn guitar. I'm going to do this now. And he learned, and he became one of the greatest rock stars of all time. If not the greatest. I mean, if you haven't heard of Kurt Cobain, go check him out. His music, Nirvana. He's the lead singer of Nirvana. But he's a great example of transmuting that pain. He would write the songs, the lyrics, the melodies. But what he said in his interviews is he always was kind of procrastinating when it came to writing lyrics and stuff like that, because he would say he had to feel it. He just had to feel it. And what that means essentially is he had to kind of feel the pain, sing the song, get it out, all of it with all of its oomph and anger. And then what he did by recording those songs and getting his emotions out that way is he transmuted the pain from dark to light, because then he sent that out into the world to help other people who are feeling the same as him, right? He was an icon of a generation. I digress, but so what's happening here is the universe is calling on you to transmute the pain from the past, all the things that this person from the past made you feel. And it wasn't good. When we're in those type of toxic connections, the grieving process is rough. It's rough, especially if you're the one that has to end it. You know, they're not treating you right. You keep telling them, you know, treat me better. There's only so many times you can tell somebody what you need and what you want. And it's up to them to take the action to either change or you have to move on. It's so that you can eventually go and find your person, right? So I feel like something really, really beautiful is about to come in here for you. We did have Pluto retrograde back into Capricorn here until I believe it's November 20th. I'd have to double check, but that's sort of the energy I'm feeling here, Libra, is have you learned the lesson about an ending from the past so that something new gets ushered in here? Okay, let's take a look at the new person. I feel like this new person is not going to be somebody who's going to keep their options open or make you sort of wonder where they stand or how they feel. I'm not feeling that energy at all. What is this new person's intentions with Libra when they come in? 8 of Swords. Okay. So this might be someone you know, but that you don't necessarily see. I feel like you're too focused on the past to see this person quite yet. But this new person's intentions are long-term relationship, marriage. You're not going to question where this new person stands with you. You're not going to, because you've gotten strong. This past connection where you were not being treated well, it made you strong to have to go through that healing process of getting over that situation. New person could be a Taurus. I don't feel like you see this coming. I feel like I'm talking to some Libras right now who are like thinking, yeah, right, nothing new is going to come into my life. I just work, go home, whatever. Well, that's why the advice from the universe here is to, focus on filling your own cup up. What do you like to do? What kind of business would you want to start? Let's get started with that. Because just when you start changing your energy from being focused on this past person's return, I do feel like for many of you, this past person, and you may actually be talking right now, and you're here wondering if you should even give them another chance or just let it go altogether, because you've already seen what they're capable of. And are they capable of the things that you want? If they're not, Libra, I got news for you. This new person will be. So if you're feeling anxious right now, if this new person's causing you to lose sleep, just sort of giving you a bad energy, pay attention to that. Our body does not lie. 2 of Wands here, but see how he's looking at the world there and sort of out at the world? Again, with that same message, it's so heavy here. Don't limit yourself to just this past person, right? There are so many people in the world, and if you're feeling that kind of negative energy from the past, that's just confirmation to you that it's not the right person. I do want to know more about this new person, though. This new person is going to be extremely attracted to you. So not only are they going to actually have character and be a stand-up person, they are going to be very attracted to you as well. Ooh, 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, this is just confirmation that this past person is trying to come into your life. I would be really shocked for the Libras out there who are resonating with this reading. I would be very shocked if this person if you guys aren't communicating already. For many of you, I feel like that's the case. For others of you, this person's about to come on very strong. This person from the past who hid things from you, made you look one way while they were over here doing another thing. I feel like this person from the past was very manipulative. But there is some form of unfinished business. I feel like this person from the past regrets anything that they did here regarding a third party. I feel like this person from the past does know their mistake with you, and that's why they're trying to take action. But the question is, have they changed? You know, people don't change often unless they go through a tremendous amount of that transmutation energy from taking the dark to the light. I feel like this new person is going to be somebody that you're just going to feel it, Libra. You're going to feel like you can just trust this person because it's going to be a whole different type of energy. It's going to be a whole different type of energy. How is Libra going to meet this person? I'm strongly getting travel. So if you've been thinking about traveling, yeah, the universe here has something all worked out for you to work out perfectly as it always does, as long as you put yourself out there. Follow your gut intuition, gut feeling, intuition. Make sure you're following that when it comes to traveling right now. Page of Swords. This new person could be somebody that you know, or maybe you're an acquaintance. Maybe it's a store you go to every once in a while. They're just there at the desk, right? And you've struck up a friendship, but this person is strongly attracted to you. I feel like this person's a little bit more airy, lighthearted, but also kinder and nicer and gentler, and you can just sense that they don't hide things from you. And it's so important to pay attention to those energies. It's vital. What is the advice when dealing with the new person? Don't jump in physically too fast until you're comfortable. Heard that for at least one of you out there. Knight of Pentacles. Take things nice and slow. Could be an earth sign coming in for you next, but take things nice and slow. There's no reason to rush. There's no reason to sit in sadness anymore. It's time to walk away from the things that are making us sad, i.e. past person, right? It's time to walk away from those types of things and walk in to our destiny. And it doesn't have to be rushed. I know myself as a Libra, sometimes I like to rush things, right? And not in a bad way. It's just that cardinal energy that Libras have. We're starters, you know? It's okay to just take things slow and make sure that you can trust this new person. What is this new person going to like the most about Libra? That you've healed yourself. This new person is going to like the most that you have healed yourself. That's what they're going to like the most. That you've kind of been through some messy situations, but you were able to come out and really heal yourself from the person from the past who couldn't make up their mind, who was entertaining other options. Libra, you really took the time to heal yourself from this past person. That's why even if this past person is trying to come back, you're not really trying to give to it emotionally. And it's almost making you feel, if you are in contact with this past person, every time you talk to them, see them, it's like you just have a gut feeling of you're starting to feel attached. And I feel like the reason here is because this past person was in the past very immature. Whether they've grown up or not now, I'm not quite sure. But I feel like that's what you're trying to figure out. But you are already starting. I don't feel like it's been that long since you guys have reconnected for many of you. But you're already starting to feel those same patterns of manipulation in little ways. You're just starting to notice because your guard is up this time. Because you've healed, right? We don't want to open the wound. And that's the last thing that any human on earth would want to do because we don't want to feel that kind of pain again. So it's normal that you're not wanting to give to this emotionally until you see change. But you have noticed a few of their actions, words, whatever, not aligning. Whatever that might be for you. Something ain't right here. Something is not right. Now this past person, I'm actually getting that they just know you're too good for them. They just know that it's like they don't want to get hurt because they know that you're out of their league. So they go to other options. They're manipulative. They don't want to trade over that power dynamic, so to speak, and make you the queen that you really are. So this is my card for codependency as well. I feel like the closer you get to, or the more you are re-engaging with this past person, it's really opening your eyes to how emotionally toxic they can be. Again, this is not for everybody, but for who this is resonating for, I'm getting this person doesn't even like themselves a lot. They don't like themselves. And you could be dealing with somebody who in the past had addiction issues, were manipulative, strong manipulation energy here. But they do see you. They think you're wonderful and amazing. But they know they messed it up in the past. You know, they know, and now you've healed. But the closer you and this past person get, you start to feel those old wounds start to get irritated again, right? And it starts to make you, especially if this past person is pulling away again, if that's something that they did in the beginning. For someone out there, I'm hearing this person's pulling away again. It's making you feel codependent, like you want to lean in and be like, well, what's going on? I thought we were going to make this work this time, da-da-da-da. You're starting to feel that way, but the thing is you've already healed here with the Three of Swords reversed. So you're recognizing that that is not the energy that you want to be in. You're recognizing that. And I feel like as soon as you take action to truly leave the past in the past, and that's not for everybody either. Sometimes we have to go back to the past, give it another try, and you never know. People do change. I've seen it happen over time and over lessons that they have to go through, right? This person hadn't been through the lessons that they needed to go through quite yet. They do see you, though. If you're wondering if the past person even cares, yes, they do. They think you're beautiful. They think you're amazing. They think you're even more amazing now because it's like you went off in your time apart and did all these other things. But the thing is if it doesn't feel right, make sure you follow the energy. Because as soon as you do that, something new here. I'm telling you, Libra, something really, really beautiful is going to come in. Two of Swords reversed. Again, something new is on its way. You just can't see it yet because the universe is testing you to make sure you're officially over the past. When this person comes in, it's going to be like a shock, but also a beautiful type of shock. Like, oh, I didn't know someone who was capable of showing me emotions was out there. Somebody who was capable of giving me compliments, fulfilling my needs and wants in a relationship dynamic. I feel like this past person did not. And it could have been just an incompatibility issue there. But when you come across this new person, it's going to be very much the energy of, oh, I'm feeling it. It's very much the energy of, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that it didn't work out in the past because now I have someone who's truly showing me that, this is going to be your person. Libra, I'm just going to say it. This person coming in, how you meet them, the universe is divinely guiding it. As we speak, the universe is working in your favor, conspiring in your favor to get this off the ground. They just want to make sure that you've learned the lessons first. Tell me more about this new person. A lot of past energy today, you guys. New person, Ten of Pentacles reversed. This new person could have went through their own heartbreak in the past, but when they meet you, the Nine of Cups, when they meet you, they're going to have those same exact feelings of, okay, I've been let down here in the past, but when they meet you, they're going to have the exact same feeling that you just felt, right? Of okay, whatever here happened in the past didn't work. I'm going to heal, go through the grieving process. But when they meet you, it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that a person could have all of the traits that this Libra is showing me. Somebody really good actually does exist for me out there. You're both going to know immediately that you're each other's person. Five of Cups. Yeah. You're both, for many of you, you have not met this new person yet, and if you have, it's just an acquaintance, someone that you know very surface level, but that you might think is attractive, right? But you just don't know them that well yet. I feel like, wow, Five of Cups, Four of Wands. I feel like you and this new person are going to connect over past heartbreak, but not in the emotional codependency way. I feel like this is going to be more of conversations where you both are able to open up. I'm going to say it, Libra. I feel like with this past person, you weren't able to talk to them or open up to them. It could have been a person that was a little narcissistic, right? Someone that didn't ask you about your day, how you're doing, didn't really care. And it made you sad. It made you sad. But this new person, it's going to be, I mean, this is new love, but the right kind. The kind that you don't even question, you just know. You know, you just know that that's your person. I do see marriage here. I see it all with this new person. How is Libra going to recognize this new person? 9 of Pentacles. This new person, this is how you're going to recognize who the new person is. The person that I'm talking about. They're going to make you feel amazing. If you're a feminine, they're going to put you in your feminine energy. If you're a masculine listening to this, it's going to be a feminine that puts you in your masculine energy. Makes you feel good energetically. It's so easy to get caught up in relationships and the facts and all of that, but really a lot of times we really need to pay attention to how is this person making me feel, just at an energetic level. This new person and you, strong kind of twin flame energy actually. It's like you guys are going to mirror each other, both with past heartbreak, but you're not going to have a trauma bond over the past heartbreak. It's more just going to make you feel close to this person. I don't feel like it's something that you're going to talk about too much, but it is going to form that bond. That's essentially going to lead to a very high vibrational relationship, marriage for some of you. That is what I have for you, Libra. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one.